Hey guys. Hey, so the video you're seeing on, I was about to say on my left because I'm watching it on my screen on the left hand side. Um, no, the video you're seeing, not saying, seeing, was originally not supposed to be the video that was going to be uploaded. This one you're watching right now was going to be the third one. The second one that was supposed to be uploaded was sorry, was supposed to be a sketchbook tour. However, upon looking through the videos to how do we say, to do the voice narration for, I noticed that the first half was not saved. Yes. Because while I was recording that video, it stopped recording due to the fact that that it said no more memory space, and I just figured it had recorded up to that point, and but still saved it, and it seems like it did not. So that is cool. But it's okay. I'll just redo it again. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's okay. So this one is, see, more sketching videos. Yes. I apologize. Once I get things figured out, I'm sure there'll be a video in which you can also hear the pencil sounds and sketchiness. I will make sure to do at least one of those. But usually I record these videos when I have a moment to record them, and usually it's when people are home, so you hear voices in the background, so it's just easier this way. Which is why, oh wait, let me close that window. I'm sorry, that's probably very loud to you guys. Hold on one second. Okay, close that. And let me put on my fan, because it's hot in here. And hold on, because I have a piece of dust in my throat. Give me 1 second. Yes, I know. Thank you, Malto. Walter. I can imagine her saying that as she's watching this. Thank you. There we go. So that's not. So now it's quiet. And if you hear this, that's because my birthday balloons are losing their helium, so they keep bouncing into me. Here, if you don't believe me, here, let's do something. Because I'm trying to take out the helium. Yes, you can hear a squeaky voice of me. Let's see. And I'm gonna inhale helium. Yep. That's what people do as kids. Don't you remember doing that? How's this? There you go. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, see it now. My voice is back to normal. Okay, that's all I'm gonna inhale, because I know you can get really sick. Why are you doing that? Okay. But yes. And the great thing is when I do these narration, is I can watch along as well too. And I can see, like, oh, I should have done that much better. Or I should have done that. Or when you see me move my hands, that's me saying something. Which, oh, that's why I was moving my hands. Is because I saw my cat jump on my desk. She always has a knack for knowing when I'm drawing. If anyone else has cats and they start doing work, can you let me know if your cats just jump on your desk just the minute you start really working? Is that just a cat thing, or is that mine? Because every time, without fail, when I really start getting into drawing, she's like, oh, I know. And she jumps on the desk, and yes. And so I went like the no, don't come here emotion, which you saw earlier. And then I felt bad when she was leaving because I thought, oh man, she's only here for so long. So I thought, oh, might as well come on. So that's why you see the jump in the video. I have to figure out a way of lighting this much better, which I will. I will in time. I definitely will in time. Yes, yes. I for sure will figure out a way. Yeah. And there's more things and I can't say anything. It's weird to watch it this way. My hand looks odd. I know. It looks like a kid's hand. Yes, I know, Motu. I'm glad I have hands. I'm very glad. But it definitely is interesting how I hold the pencil. See, I get to see what you guys see during streams. How weird and strange the pencil is being held in my hand. Yep. And don't worry, as I continue drawing more, the lines will be much more confident. Because right now they're not. I'm getting back into it, and you have to feel it sometimes. And I was feeling it, but then my cat jumped and it just dissipated it. So when that happens, you have to restart it again, and slowly it starts to build up, which you will see later on in the video. At one point, it gets there, and then it just flops back down. As I keep drawing more, that peak will stay longer. Yeah, it fortunately it happens like that with me. Yes. But it's nice. I get to see what I can do much better. Oh, Archfiend, your drawings, they are fascinating. I love them. Gosh, you're getting great every single drawing you post on the Discord. It looks the purples, the design. Did you make that design or was that a commission? Because that is incredible. It is fascinating to see your drawings. Yes, and with you, Gimme, which I saw that you had posted that writing is hard. Yeah, it is. It really is. You think it was easy, and it's, I'm sure you understand this, it's easy and fun to make up the scenarios of which your characters are going to go through in your head. However, all of that prep time you think in your head, the minute you sit down and you see the paper or screen in front of you, for some reason, your mind just goes blank. Yes. And sometimes, like with my drawing, it takes a while to just get up to speed with it. But once you do, boom, you can do multiple pages pretty easily. But yeah, no, I understand completely. I really, really do. This is so weird because I don't have you guys to bounce back. This is so weird. I wish I could show you this and then stream it. So when we can bounce back and forth, in which one, you get to see me draw. Two, what's two? Two is something. Two, I get to interact with you guys without worrying that I'm drawing. So it's kind of live and kind of not. I don't think you can do that on Twitch. I don't believe so. Because obviously it's live. But that would be nice. That would be the perfect medium where I can stream this, which you're seeing, and talk to you on top of the stream. Oh, that would be perfect. You guys get to see me drawing, which I've already reiterated what I'm saying. That will happen a lot to the new listeners. Yes. That will happen a lot. If you've ever played Portal 2. Basically, I'm Wheatley, just American version, female. Yes, yes, yes. That's basically me. So, if that sounds cool for you, then welcome. If not, there's plenty of other artists that you can watch. Artists, some actually really really great ones. Which the that document I'm saying, yes, I said I was going to work on it and I didn't because I got distracted. But that that document that I will work on is really, it's really really cool. And actually, while I'm doing this, I can watch other people make art. That's awesome. Okay, because I love watching other people make art. Because I get to see how they approach things. And I learned by watching other people do things. And then sometimes if they approach things weirdly, I go, I would have approached this differently. That's why it's fun. Yes, and she's using markers, which I have a bunch of markers. Don't worry, we're going to do sketching with markers, crayons. I want to practice some watercolor. Sorry if, if I'm trying to take a breath. I just got excited about what things I'll be using to practice. So I'm going to take a breath and breathe. Just got excited. This is so weird to do. But yes. But for right now, when I do the sketching, as you're watching, the box on the right of me, the box, I don't know why I'm looking at my camera when I'm saying that. The box on the right of me, yes, whenever I did stream on Twitch, and when I do continue to stream on Twitch, yes, I will talk to the camera when it's not even on. It's just second nature. It's like as Donald, where I would smile and when they would take pictures. Yeah, it's just part of it. But the box to the right of the screen is a pencil box, duh. But it has a bunch of pencils, and the pencil I'm using versus if you see that little skinny pencil, it's magenta. It has the gray end with the white stripe on it. Those are two separate pencils. I thought that if I were to use them, they would work really well. They do not. They do not. So whenever I'm sketching like this, we're going to use probably one color, which you can currently see, just so I can get those pencils out of the way. Because they're really great pencils, but they really don't work well with the pencils I normally use. Plus, this is a great way for me to get back into it and kind of cut my teeth without using my really good ones. Oh, I need to charge this. Hold on. That's what I forgot to do. Okay, let's see. Give me a second. Yep, just like I told you, just like in stream, it is polished and live. And polished and live for me, not for you, obviously. And for some reason I got a message on Instagram. Oh, we're gonna game tomorrow. Sorry. Got a message on Discord. Okay. Someone wants to send me a message. See, we get to do this together. See, you kind of get the live aspect without the interaction. Oh, someone asked if I was into gamer girls. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. I get a lot of spam. Not spam, scams. I don't know why. I just do. Same with, I get put into chat where they're going like, she just turned 18, check it out. Because I draw a lot of nudes, life drawing, and for some reason when a lot of people, they associate when you draw nude life drawing, they think that you're a pervert. Yeah, when that's not really the case. It's just you have to, if you really want to really draw bodies really well, it's recommended. It's not a mandatory, but it's highly recommended that you do life drawing because of one, you get to see how the human body without any clothes moves, and two, it's actually really really fun to do. And at some point, when you go into other drawing sessions where they're fully clothed, you kind of go, man, I wish they were naked. Not in, I wish I could see their body, but naked because the pose that they're currently doing, it's kind of hard to see with their clothes on. And if you see them with their clothes off, then you can immediately see where the body is curving. Yeah, but it's, if you've never taken a life drawing class, I highly recommend it. If you are at the age where you can, it is really funny, um, because you can see everyone's drawing this random stranger naked, and in the beginning it's a little odd because you're not used to it, but once you get used to it, it's really quite fun. And most of the models are very very nice and kind. They really are. And apologies if you just hear a bunch of notifications from Discord. Yes, hopefully you won't, but just apologies if you do. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's why it's fun. And see, what I was glad when I did this one because I was a couple of pages from finishing the sketchbook. I was so happy. You have no idea how happy I was. Not, it's not finished. Obviously, it's probably 80% finished. Because what I like to do, which you'll see in the other sketchbook tour that I do, because I have many ones and they're all numbered. Which I have to number a couple of more. But what you'll see is I like to always go back in my sketchbooks and I like to fill up any unused space because it's still paper, it's still good. People, when you go through YouTube and see sketchbook tours, it's you open through each page and it's nice and clean and polished. That's to me that's not a sketchbook. A sketchbook is supposed to be messy. It's supposed to have gross drawings because that's not always supposed to be perfect, and you will see that throughout the channel. I am not perfect in the slightest. I know that. I am reminded of that fact all the time. And that's okay. I hopefully it keeps me humbled. I pray, but I know that, and I think more people need to show their unpolished things because I think it's good for people, especially new artists, to see that you're gonna make mistakes, and even when okay, see when I watch this, I can see that right nostril is a little bit off, but that's okay. See, that. This is how I learn. But what was I saying? I'm not good at this. I feel really weird doing this. Um, but it's okay to make mistakes. You should make mistakes. That that is that is why. And everybody's saying that that is why it's fine to make mistakes. So you will see mistakes being made even for me. I still have a lot to learn and I'm fine with that. I have a lot to learn in pretty much everything. I can barely do math. Okay? So I've got a lot to learn and I don't mind. I just wish I could live a lot longer. Maybe 300 years. That would be nice. Or maybe even longer. Or you know what? I would love to live forever if I could. Mm-hmm. Yes, I truly would. Because if I can live forever and knowing how long it takes me to learn something, I think I wouldn't be bored at all. There's so much out there that you can do and see. Mm-hmm. And I always take my time seeing and doing everything. I wouldn't mind. I think I would have a blast. Obviously, the emotional stuff would be hard, but imagine what you could see and learn. That would be incredible. I mean, sometimes when I think I said this on stream before. It's sad to know that I will never get to see. It's sad to know that there are art pieces out there that are lost to time in the past because as time keeps going on, everything eventually is destroyed. That's just how things work. But it's also sad to know that I will also never get to see the art that will be made after my time. The things that people will think of that none of us can think of. Yeah, that is very sad. And that's why I wouldn't mind being around to see that. It's the things you can learn. Yeah. Yeah. Well, like Rain said, to go down rabbit holes. I don't know which rabbit holes to go down. I have no idea which ones to go down. And if you have any suggestions of what you think I should draw, just let me know. Let me know that you can. Yeah, just let me know. This is sucks. Yeah, I need subjects from you guys. What should I talk about? What shouldn't I talk about? Am I pronouncing things correctly? Or have I been mumbling this the whole entire way through? And I need some chapstick as well too. Just I need to know what I can do better. Because due to the fact that when I put this audio on, I really don't listen to it. I don't want to hear my voice. I've heard it before. It's fine. It just sounds very childlike. And it just sounds like a dying whale. And I don't want to be subjugated to that. I'm sorry that you have to be subjugated to that. I hope that's the correct term and I'm pronouncing it correctly. But I would like to know. Mm-hmm. And this is good speech therapy for me, which is why I enjoyed streaming. It got me to speak and be careful of how I pronounce words. That will happen a lot. And sometimes I'll stop speaking because I get lost in the what's it called? The lines that I'll do while watching this. Because it's really, really, really cool, the lines I do. It is... Yeah, some of the shapes that I make, even while drawing, I go like, wow, that's so cool. I made that. Oh, yes, for that one, in which I'm doing the hand right there. The hand was supposed to be going up her face, but in the picture it looked odd. That's the thing, when you start drawing a lot, if whatever reference image you're using, if it looks odd in the reference image, it is going to look twice as odd when you're drawing it. Because sometimes bodies move in a certain way that it is really hard to capture on an art. Doesn't mean you can't do it. It'll just, you have to be really good for it to not look odd. But yeah, so for that, I took creative liberties and made her hand go down. Yeah. So if you draw a lot, you, especially from um, reference images, this is actually a good way to get better at drawing from your imagination. To get better at drawing from your imagination, you need to use a lot of reference images. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. Um, because that's going to build up your mental library. And so when you have a drawing that you have in mind, you have a mental library in which you can go, oh, I like this face coupled with this other person's arm pose. And then boom, you can draw from your imagination. That's why for Picasso, um, a lot of people say, oh, I could do his artwork good. But a lot of people see his older artwork and they don't realize he drew actually really well when he was younger. So he kind of went backwards. He wanted to learn how to draw as a kid. And sometimes in order to draw like a kid where it's really good, you have to be able to draw really well to draw bad, if that makes sense. Our singers know this. There's if a singer is singing bad on purpose, that means it's a good singer because she knows how to fix her vocal cords so it sounds bad. Sometimes you have to go forward in order to go backwards. It's a weird concept, but it works sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I was like, oh gosh, I don't know what to say. I'm actually really good at talking to myself. Obviously, I can't do that here because usually that pertains to. How do I say? That pertains to. Mm, what does that pertain to? I lost my thought. I'm not high, I should say. I'm not high. I will always let you know. I will always start this narration going like, hey guys, I'm high. Okay, now we move on. But I'm not high. Um, I'm just, I'm just drawing a blank. Um, I know I should have thought of different things to begin with. Mm-hmm. You know, maybe I'll start doing the spooky stuff. I could do that. I could do that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll open a book and talk about different things. Yeah, because right now I just saw I have the zombies survival guide for the zombie apocalypse. That is a cool book. That's a really cool book. Because I'm terrified of zombies. But more because I branched off and lost my train of thought. This is what you get. This is what you guys get. So, just letting you all know. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. About art, about. Oh, about trying to figure out what to say. Yes, I just can't just start talking to myself. It's hard to think of something to say. Believe it or not, I'm not a social person in real life. I was kind of when I streamed, but that's because usually if you really think back, I mostly just asked you guys questions. Yes, unless something came along in which I kept going and going like I am doing with this narration. But yeah. But I'm not really a social person in real life. There's only one person I can think of in which I can word vomit on them, and that's pretty much it. I have different levels of how social I am. Yes. The more comfortable I am with a person, the more I can just talk. And even if I am comfortable with the person, if in certain cases, if I'm out in public, I tend to be more quiet. Yeah, sometimes when I'm out in public, sometimes I feel bad because I have things to say, but it just doesn't come out during that time. And after I leave, then everything comes out. I could have said this and that. But during those cases, maybe it's selective mutism. It's yeah, it's like I'm afraid to say things. It's really weird. But enough about that. I'm trying to think of what to say. Because I used to have you guys to bounce off of. Oh, yes, I was saying rain before this. Rain, yes. I don't know if we'll do a podcasty type of thing. Yeah, because I know Mato will not do it. Oh, Mato, boobs will be happening later on. You will see. And it's not they're not the best ones, but they're still boobs. I will try in each video to sneak some boobs in there for you. Even if I draw just a couple on the side, I will do it for you. Oh yes, Mato, because she said she made it the last time I said her name. Yes, if she loves hands, send her hand pictures. Pepsi Max, if you're listening to this, she loves Pepsi Max. She will be your sponsor. She can be the Pepsi Max girl. Just send Pepsi Max to her every time. Oh yeah, every 20 minutes. I missed the 20-minute mark. Water for everybody and for me too. Batu, get a sip of Pepsi Max. Yep. See? Nothing has really changed. Nothing has really changed. Oh, look at someone's making Gigi from Kiki's delivery service with the little clay. That always looks so cool. I would love to try that one day. Where they make the little clay things. They're so cute. Maybe one day. Because you have to really be great with clay. Oh, so they make molds that way. Sorry, it's so cool to see. But yes, I'm watching something else. I would have loved to have watched some cartoons like Looney Tunes or what's it called? Scooby-Doo. Such a kid. Well, doing this, but I think I would get too into watching the cartoon. I would forget to do narration. Gotta multitask, and I'm apparently not very good at it. Although I think I am. I do think I am. Yes, you still see me sharpen the pencil. One, because it's good. It gives people a chance to... I have no idea. To get some water, take a break, or they can go, oh, let me pause this and use the restroom. Well, they could have done it at any point during the video, because there is a pausing way. That is true. But also, too, for any new people that watch this, yes, I don't use a traditional pencil sharpener, just because the way I draw, I need a little bit more lead, and with traditional pencil sharpeners, they only give you a certain set amount. But with a knife, you can... I don't do it here because I let it naturally sharpen itself as I'm drawing, but you can also file it down to a nice good point for you. But yeah, that's why. That's how they make this syrupy butter. This is a cool video. This is a really, really cool video. You know, I'll put if I watch any cool videos, I'll put it in the description so you guys can see. Because it's a cool video. It's a really cool video. Yeah, that's an awesome video. Anyways, yes, if I were to watch things, I wouldn't pay attention. But watching other people make art, I can kind of put my attention on that and then go back to what I'm drawing. Yes. No, I was saying something before, but I got lost in the thought of boobs for macho and Pepsi Max and water. I should write what I say down, shouldn't I? I should. Most likely, I should. You know what? This is also entertainment for you guys. This is how I've gotten through life. I know it's crazy to me too. I don't know how I'm still here either. Divine intervention. Must be. Our sheer luck. Most likely. Yes. You see, I'm still shocked. I just graduated high school. That was... Oh. So she made these baguettes and then I thought they were just for looking pretty on the outside, but she made them in a way in which she just did it right now, where she sliced them, where it actually was looking like she sliced a baguette. That is so cool. That is cool. Anyways, how much more do we have of that video? Okay, we've got... I will try to speak through the whole video. I will try. Yes. Well, because we are going away from summer, which I think everyone is happy about. I think summer was pretty hot for everyone, everywhere. Not that, it is summer. That's part of its name. It's supposed to be hot. But I'm happy for fall to come, and also because we've got Halloween coming up. So you get all the spookiness, which is nice. Which, you know what? That's a great thing to talk about, because I love the paranormal. I do. I really do. I could talk about weird things. Yeah. Until you guys tell me I don't want to hear about that. And then you can give me actual topics to talk about. You know what? That's what we'll do. Because I can talk about certain things I can talk about a lot. 1, supernatural, paranormal things. 2, nonsensy things. Like, if I was a bad wizard, my only superpower would be to make cows. But not to eat. They're the cows that can only produce milk. But yet, as a bad wizard, I'm lactose intolerant. It was funnier. Now, as I said it out loud, it was funnier in my head when I first thought of it years ago. And I was laughing and giggling it in the restroom when it first popped up in my mind. But as I'm saying it now, it's not very funny. So I apologize. Just ignore what I had said. Yes. They're making a little Gigi. Oh my goodness. He's so cute. Okay, anyways. Yes, the supernatural. I have a book about it called The Unexplained. I love supernatural things since I was a kid. Which probably why I have nightmares, but I'm still gonna... I love spooky things. It's fun. Hold on, let me get the book. It's right here. Here it is. Oh, that's another thing I can talk about too. Is Disney. Disneyland specifically. Since I work there, I have a lot of knowledge because I was trained to have that knowledge. I was a fan before, but I was trained. That's why I have a lot of knowledge about Disney. I was trained. I had to know that knowledge. Even though I wanted to know it, but I was trained. So that's why I have a lot of knowledge. Yes, about Disney. Okay. But yes, I have a book called The Unexplained. So it's called The Ultimate Gateway to the World of the Unknown. It was... I don't know when this was Maiden. But I remember having this as a kid. So it's old. Let's see. What is the copyright? The copyright. This is how it's going to be. Yes. Until someone gives me ideas, this will... Oh, wait. No, I need to save the GGs so I can share it with you guys. Until someone gives me an idea of what to say. It's just going to be me just blah, blah, blah. Yes, until actual thought comes into my brain. And that's how I go through my daily life. Yeah. That is how. Okay, but the copyright is 1997. Yeah, so I was 6 years old at that time. Yes, having this book probably when I was 8, if I had to guess. Yes, I know this is probably not the type of book to give to an 8-year-old. Or maybe it is. But then again, my parents say when I was 2 or 3 years old, my favorite movies to watch were Mozart, Amadeus Mozart, from the 80s or 90s, and Bram Stoker's Dracula, with Keanu Reeves. They said I love those two. Yes. Yeah, so I was a unique child for sure. Yeah, my Jack in the Box was a Phantom of the Opera Jack in the Box. And they have pictures of me. One of my toys with a plastic skeleton, and they said at night I would have it go to sleep by putting it in a coffin. True story. They said I called it Scully, or Scully Bones. Very true story. Yeah, so I love macabre things. It doesn't show directly because I don't dress anything like that. It's just all inside, but I love things like that. But yes, I've always been a person that has been interested in the weird things, which is why I love the paranormal and quantum mechanics, because both baffle people all the time. And yes, ghosts are real. Other people say they're not, but they are. They are 100% real. Let's see. There's a lot of cool things. It talks about auras, mysterious fires. That's one thing. If anyone that grew up in the 90s, or even way before, one of the terrifying thoughts, and I'm one of them, is spontaneous combustion. Yeah, I used to read stories about that. And that was a terrifying thought, that at any moment you can spontaneously combust into fire. And I was scared of that. Yes. But then that gets replaced by, an aneurysm, which can happen at any moment in time. Sometimes I just thought of something. Sometimes when I go sometimes when I go to bed, because I have on my phone, what is it called? It is called the accessibility settings, the accessible settings, that you can add certain things. My favorite thing to add is flash notifications, because I think they're there for people that cannot hear or hard of hearing. I'm not hard of hearing. I can hear perfectly fine. It's just sometimes I'll ask you to repeat it, because I heard you the first time, but I just want to make sure you actually said that. Or sometimes I just truly didn't hear you because I was in my own mind and I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying. Yes, but that happens very rarely. Why was I talking about flash notifications? I'm not good with this stuff. Okay. Flash notifications. Sometimes at night, I'll put my phone in a way in which, if there's a notification, I can see it. But sometimes at night, it makes me jump when a notification does come. Because usually it doesn't come, but usually it could be from the ring camera, the neighborhood alerts, where when it happens in the dark room, you just see this flash of light for a quick second. And sometimes when that happens, my mind, I panic for a quick millisecond because I think, oh no, it's a bomb being dropped. Like a nuclear attack. But that hasn't happened in a while, but sometimes if I wake up and I'm still sleepy, I'll think like, oh no. Yeah, I know. I've gotten better. Don't worry. How much more time do we have of this? We don't. Oh my gosh, it's 35 more minutes. What am I supposed to talk about? Oh, dear me. I'm not the greatest at this stuff. As I've said 5 million times already. See, I'm not good with this. I'm not good. Okay. Let's pretend. Let's pretend I'm talking to my friend. No, that's not a good idea. That's not. No. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna talk to Mato. Mato. Hey. Yes. I need to remember who I'm talking to. Yes. Okay. That's gonna help me. Okay. As you can see, Mato, I'm drawing. I am drawing on the page, as you can see. I'm drawing. Yep, that's what I am doing right now. Yes, and she has pretty hoop earrings as well too. Which actually, while I'm looking at it, I love how the shapes turned out. Truly, genuinely, I love sketchy things, which you said you like too. The shape of it, I really like how it turned out. Okay, I get, it's cool to look at things. This really is cool. But yeah, I like how the shape turned out. Yes, I was talking about ghosts and things. Underground lightning tattoos, mysterious fires. Yes, ball lightning. I would love to see that one day in person. Ball lightning. I think. Oh, Mato, the boobs. You get boobs. Sorry, but I would love to see ball lightning one day because of it's really cool. Mato, I apologize. As you can see, the boobs looked really weird. I hadn't drawn boobs in a while, so that was my first attempt at drawing them, and I apologize. They didn't work for that pose, but you know what? You get some boobs, so there you go. My job is done. Goodbye, everybody. No, I'm just joking. But yes, I would love to one day see ball lightning. Because it's supposed to be a very rare phenomenon that happens. And I would love to see that. I always think that is really, really cool. Ooh, I like how I did her hair in this one. Yeah, her hair looks really good. I know. But her hair does look really good. I like how it turned out. I think originally her hair was something different, but I fixed it in a way to make it look nicer. Because when in doubt, if she has a lot of hair, you can always hide your mistakes by brushing the hair past this or that. Teach you tips and tricks. Yeah, don't listen to me. Listen to someone that's more qualified, like Ethan Becker and a bunch of other YouTube artists. Listen to them. They're more qualified than me. I just do this because this is my therapy, and that's why I really truly don't know what I'm doing half the time, in not just in art, in pretty much anything. But but no, listen to someone that's actually qualified, that can tell you the actual technical terms, because I can't. I cannot. I'm not great with that. All I can do is, the only thing I can teach you is tell you how to learn is watch me draw and watch other people draw, and um practice how they approach things until you find a way that you approach it that is nice to you. That's pretty much the advice I can give you in drawing, in terms of drawing. And for more range of motion, like I do, use your shoulder to draw, which I do, rather than your wrist. Because you'll have more, you can do bigger motions with your shoulder. Oh gosh, hold on. Gosh, I thought it was a ghost. Because I'm holding a ghost unexplained book, but it's just the wind. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Oh gosh. I'll be right back. Okay. Hello. That gave me a heart attack. You have no idea. That gave me a heart attack. You have no idea how much that gave me a heart attack. Yeah. Oh gosh, like, wow. That was insane. That truly was. As you can see, I'm not intelligent. But you know what? That's perfectly fine. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and just in the brains department, I fall short. And that's okay. That is, I understand that. I understand that. Have I accepted it? No. Sometimes I really wish I was, but I'm so scatterbrained, and then 2 concussions. You know, you know, I only do so much. But yes, I know that. I do know that. But you know what? At least I'm honest. And the first step in doing anything is being self-aware, and I'm self-aware of that fact. Yes, I really, really am. I'm totally self-aware. Because I was holding an unexplained book. Gosh. I know, I've lived in haunted houses, so it's spooky. Although my dad says I have a squirrely mind. No, I've seen a ghost for real, which one day I'll tell you guys about. Which I've told you, but for new people, if there are new people, I will tell you. Like I said, oh, look at that face. Ooh. Brain of a goldfish. That face is because I was watching a YouTube video, and I turned and I saw the face I did. That's a really good face. Out of the drawings I've done so far that I've paid attention to, I like that face. The eyes, maybe the mouth could have been a little bit different. The lips could have been a different shape, but the eyes, I really like the eyes. Really, really well. Oh, I know what this one is. Okay. I feel for this one, since you're watching it, I could have done the hair a lot better for this one. But that's okay. It's a sketch. Nothing's polished here, obviously. Obviously. But yeah, that is a cool face. Gosh, look at that. The pencil, that little S swoopy shape. I know. Matt, one day I would love to get high and do a narration and watch me draw. I think I would be like, wow, that's so cool. And I'm the one that did it. Okay. Yeah, you guys, You know what? You guys, every time you hear this, you can hear me slowly go more and more into insanity. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because I record these when I'm home alone. Yes, yes, we can use these videos as case. They can be used as cases against me to go like, she belongs in a mental institution. We have the evidence right here with this video. She can draw pretty. She can draw okay, but you know she's messed up in the inside of her head. I'll be like, yeah, mm-hmm. Please don't come. Please don't actually do that, guys. But I do know things. I know how to do things. It's just when it goes from my brain to my mind. I it's a dumbed down version. Yes, yes, it is a dumbed down version. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that if you've ever seen, there's a, I'll put in the link. There's a video of a Borderlands player in which he says all of these crazy things, but in his mind he's very smart and articulate, and he's like, "Please don't say that, don't say that." And he says like, "Oh, brains." That is me. That is me. That's me in the inside. Like, sound intelligent, and there's nothing intelligent that comes out. Yeah, that's basically me. Mm-hmm. So it is in there. It doesn't show when I speak, and I do apologize for that. I really, really do. But obviously, you guys still watch these videos, and you came to visit me on Twitch because I provide entertainment. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You get entertainment from me for sure. Just never know what's gonna come out of my mouth. Me and you, we both don't know what will come out of my mouth. We've got that in common. We get to see the ride together. What will she say? Okay, we got 24 minutes. Okay. Yes, I was talking about Ghost, I believe. I forgot what I was actually talking about. Which again happened. But then I got scared of the door. Coincidences. I love coincidences. They're so funny. Let's see. One of them was or they also call them synchronicities. One of them is one of them probably you've heard where someone loses a coin or a ring in the sea. And well, in this one, it says a woman owned a lucky sixpence that was engraved with her initials, and she lost it one day and was distraught until she went into a shop and received the coin in her change. Coincidence. Mm-hmm. Spooky stuff right there. Yep. But no, those type of things in life that happen are really cool. Yeah, I like those type of things. There's many things, but no. Oh, there's a spontaneous human combustion. But I was looking at mysterious fires. How I wanted to see ball lightning. Oh yeah, did you know that in 1561, the inhabitants of Nuremberg, I have no idea where that is. Obviously, it's in Europe. Let's see. Let me look that up. Nuremberg? Let's see. Nuremberg. I had an idea it was in Germany because it sounded like it, but I wanted to be 100% sure. I know it always sounds like I'm backpedaling, but I'm not. I truly did think about that, but I wanted to be 100% sure. Next time, I will say what pops in my mind, so you don't think I'm backpedaling. I'm not. Okay, so I was right. It was in Germany. Okay, so there is this city in Germany. Oh, yes. Now, for these, since I had finished my sketchbook, the last couple of drawings you'll see, it's a hit or miss due to the fact that this the sketchbook paper is well, not a little bit, a lot different from the other paper I use. So it's just me trying to adjust to how my pencil is gliding across the page. So some of them there'll be hits, some of them there'll be misses. There's one in which I'll tell you where it was a hit while I was sketching it. The sketch was great, but then as I was starting to flesh it out, it just I made it worse, and I will apologize to you. Yes. So right here it looks good. Except the nose. The nostrils could be fixed a bit, but right here it looks good. But you'll see. But anyways, as I was saying, there was in 1561 there was a cool thing in which people saw an incredible sight in the sky overhead. So they saw at sunrise blood red fire globes were seen moving rapidly in the skies above the city. And that the skies displayed moving blood colored crosses and two cylinders. Yes, it was really weird. I don't know if they've figured out what that was. I have to look into it. But from the pictures are really cool. I was about to put the book underneath the camera, but then I realized this is not live. But I'll link to the pictures in the description. But the pictures are really, really cool. And I think they're woodblock pictures. But I would love to figure out what happened, or at least see that in person. Back then, not now. I think I would freak out. But back then, knowing that it was going to happen, I would love to go and see that in person. So what happened? I did not know about these Starlink satellites from SpaceX, where I know a couple of years ago they launched these satellites because Elon Musk was, I think they're successful. I'm not sure, but he wanted to give internet access to people that don't have internet access. I think it was these satellites, but he had launched a bunch of satellites in a row, so there were at least 30 in a row in dots, and when he first launched them, you could see them in orbit as they were climbing their way up higher and higher until eventually they would be out of sight. I think once in a while, if the conditions are right, you can see them, but not so much because they did something in which they wouldn't show that much due to the fact that astronomers and stargazers were, yeah, I'm like saying, don't look at this, that looks awful, in which stargazers were complaining because as more satellites go into the sky, it kind of messes up telescopes because you'll always see a bunch of things moving past, which is very true. Yeah. But I remember, because we had no idea they were happening, and I wish there would have been more coverage about what was going on, because I think it scared some people. It did for me, obviously. My dad came rushing inside one day and said, come look out in the sky. Because if he really sees something weird, he'll rush in and tell us, look into the sky, we can see things. And so we ran out, and then you just see this line of white dots just moving. And it was so eerie looking at it because I had no idea they were just satellites. I thought it was an alien invasion. Yeah, I thought it was an alien invasion. And it was like weird to look at it, going like, wow, aliens. I told them they were real. No one believed me. No one believes me. Aliens are real. Mm-hmm. Yes, and maybe the reason why we haven't seen them yet is maybe because if they're like us, maybe on their way here, their ship had some problems and they're kind of stranded waiting for an alien ship tow truck. You don't know. It happens. If we're not perfect, the aliens are not perfect, okay? It just can't be just humanity. It has to be other creatures as well, too. Look at cats. When they jump, sometimes they miss and they fall down. So, and you can see that with other species of animals. So it's safe to assume that in a bunch of aliens, you're going to find one that's not the sharpest crayon on the box, right? Mm-hmm. So, the spaceship could have broken down. They could have lost, well, not the tire, maybe an antenna. Mm-hmm. Yeah, or got a flat part of their spaceship blew up. You don't know. Yes, but they could just be waiting for something akin to an alien tow truck. You never know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just never know. But it's true. It's true. Or maybe the aliens that we make contact with are supposedly, allegedly, in which people see them with are like the people that go out and cow tip. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Like the redneck aliens going out and kind of cow tipping, but in a way abducting humans just for a laugh and then dropping them down. You never know. You gotta think about those things. You just never know. That's why I draw. Imagine me in charge of your brain surgery. That is a very sad and frightening thought. Mm-hmm. That's why the only truly horrifying thing that can happen while me drawing is me cutting myself with that big knife. But that's why I draw. That's why I stay inside and stay away from the public because I know how I am. But back to the stuff in the skies, I would love to see that. Yes. And when we found out it was satellites, it went from this is horrifying to going, that is so cool. So knowledge can help your fear. Truly it can. It really can. Oh, the will-o-wisp. I would love to see. I think there is a scientific reason for the will-o-wisp, but I would love to see them in real life one day. Same with dragonflies. I would love to see them. Oh gosh. Bless me. Sneeze. Thank you. Bless me. I would love to. I would love to see the will-o-wisp one day. Oh, this is it. This is the one in which I said the sketch is awesome. Mm-hmm. So pause it when my hand is out of the way because the sketch is really, really cool. Okay, because this is the last time it's going to look cool. And then, boom, I'm going to mess it up. I think I mess it up. I will be right back. Give me 1 second. Thank you for your patience. Had to call. Okay, but right here, the eyes are okay. Okay, it still looks good, but I think it's when I do the nose is when it starts, when I just know I messed it up. Let's see. It is, okay, that's still good. See, I'm trying to see too, so I can know when I messed it up. Obviously, I can scrub it along, but you know what? You get to hear my actual reaction. That is cool. That's cool. Yeah. This is how I am. Yes, this is how I am, guys. Okay, so note to self when I do these. Okay, that's where I messed it up. Right there. When I do the nose, it is. Yep, it's horrible. And I haven't realized I messed it up. But you'll know I realized when I use my hand to cover the drawing. So, and then when I do the lips, I mess it up even further. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so the eye on the right side needs to be fixed, the pupil, I see. But yeah, I definitely, at that point, I know I messed up the drawing. And see, I messed up with the chin and everything. See, yeah, right there is when I mess it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I know for sure, and I think the hands. Yeah, I already know I knew I messed it up at that point. And when that happens, I'll still continue going, or you'll see me do like I am doing right here, just going really quickly and not actually fleshing out the sketch. That's when I know, okay, I think I'm done with that. I'll move on to the next one. Yep. Yeah, that is what I'll do. And after this, I will definitely, for sure, I will do the sketchbook tour. How much time do I have left? I have, what is it, 10 minutes left. But yeah, and then I think at this point, this drawing that I'm doing, at that point I was just like, okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do how I normally do. I'm not gonna do the eye, but just do the top eyelid and then do the pupils, and I'll just do it my lazy way that I do. And it actually turned out much better because at that point I didn't care, and I didn't put a lot of thought into the drawing. Which makes me realize if I overthink it, the drawing looks horrifying. Mm-hmm. Yes. But then if I do this way, most of the time I will suffer from same face syndrome. I mean, the two drawings that most of the drawings I did already, they were pretty much the same face outside a couple. But with this one, I just didn't care. And so that's what that is. Now, I was saying something before I had to get the call. What was I saying? It was about ghost aliens, a variety of different things. Let's see. Spontaneous human combustion. Oh, the will-o-wisp. Yes. Oh, dragonflies. I would love to see the will-o-wisp, dragonflies. I would love to see those two things in person, and also the the what's it called? The the bioluminescence thing that happens in the ocean. I'm sure there's a correct term for it, but I can't think of it. I would love to see that in person. That looks so cool. Yes, that's every year. I think it's September, but it could be moving due to how the climate is changing. But when you see the monarch butterflies migrate, I believe they go to Mexico, and you see them all gather in the Mexican jungle. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Because that looks really cool. See, this one looks so cool. This sketch already looks awesome. I love. This is probably the best sketch I did that day, because there's feeling to it. I love it. It's very simple, but yeah, that's probably the best sketch. The line for the neck. Oh, I love it. Her earrings, her little turtleneck I just made. That was probably the best sketch I did that day when I didn't care. Which says a lot. Hmm. Yeah, it really does say a lot. But yeah, that was the best sketch for sure. I love drawing. Even when I do bad, when not bad things, even when I do wrong things in terms of drawing and it doesn't look good because I thought it would look good but it didn't. I still love it. It's fun and challenging. It's like a puzzle to solve. It really is. But yes, I would love to see so many things on this earth, which is why I want to live forever because there's so many things to see. And I'm a granny and I take my time with everything I do. I really do. And um I would I would love to see see the Amazon jungle. That is that is incredible. That is incredible. Mhm. Again, if I was guaranteed safety, I would travel everywhere. I really would. I would travel to the Middle East, to Africa, to the African continent, countries, to the African continent, and see all the little countries in between and see their culture and their food, the landscape, the people. I would just really travel everywhere. Again, if guaranteed safety, I would love to go see the top of Mount Everest. Maybe not the dead bodies. I definitely would not, because once in a while, the fact that dead bodies are in Mount Everest sometimes goes into my brain, and I just imagine there's someone out there. There's someone even right now or in the past that was just sitting on Mount Everest knowing that they were going to die and maybe probably wishing like, oh, I wish I didn't do this. I wish I could go home. Yes, and that makes me sad and spooked out at the same time. I know. Well, anyways, enough about Mount Everest. But yes, yes, I would love to see so many things. And which I recently learned, because Mount Everest is for climbers. There's also something similar to Mount Everest. It's called the because looking it up for a story I was writing. It's in South America. It's called the Paraguay, Peru, Panama. I don't know. It's called um I I think it's from when you go between not Panama because I was looking at it. It's the Dorian Trail, the Dorian Trail. Mm-hmm. Where that's another Mount Everest type thing where a bunch of people do die while trying to go through that trail. Where it goes from South America into Panama. I mean, the southern Brazil, Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, Venezuela when they're going into Panama, the Darien Trail. Yeah, I again, I'm a cop, so I look in weird things. Yes, 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 yes. Mm-hmm. But Atlas Obscura. Again, anything I say is never a promotion. It's just check this out. It's really cool. Atlas Obscura. You can learn a lot of really cool things that are weird that you can look around your own area. I highly recommend it. You never know what you'll see. There's a lot of museums out there that are not an art or history museum. Some museums can be really weird and you can learn a lot. I highly recommend looking at that. You never know what you'll see around your area that's what a mile or so away that you never had thought. but it's really cool. Now this face, I liked it. I like it. But I think I messed it up as well too. Because I think the other picture I did, I was like, cool. And thought came into my brain and that's when I messed it up. I believe. I could be wrong. But I believe so. And I know we're almost done with this. We've got a minute left. I can start saying my goodbyes. I did it. I don't know how I did it. And I don't know if anyone will listen to this at the end. But you know what? I did it. I'm cool. I'm the coolest kid around. Yes. I am cool. Yep. But I did it. I floundered my way through this. I did it. Oh, thank gosh. Oh, I did it. Okay, and I have to do this for all the other videos. I'll figure something out. I'm smart, kind of. I can figure something out. But look at that line. Look at that line. Oh yes, I like this one too. That line is really cool. Do you not see the thickness and how it goes into thin? Look at that. Okay, sorry, I'm just... Sometimes the lines I do, I am fascinated and it looks awesome. Okay, but yes. Yes, thank you for watching. This is the third video. And, yes. No, this is the second video. I'm thinking third because of the sketchbook tour, but obviously not. But this is the second video. Trying to do French, but it didn't work out. I'll just talk normally. This is the second video. I have to be careful because I know I'm by myself and I have a wanting to be how I talk normally. But yes, this is the second video. So to 3 more and then a stream. Okay, bye. Have a great day. And yeah, that's it. Bye.